Okay, so I'm back. This is the piece. Oh, I gotta move my camera a bit, don't I? This is new for me. Sorry. So I'm gonna try to get this back on. This is kind of like just this nice little addition. I kind of think it's just to keep the wetness away from the zipper and cool air and whatnot. So if you have any questions, let me know. I think I have to turn that under just a tad, but I'm going to come back to that point. I'm just going to get it, make sure get it started and kind of see if it's in the correct spot. So I'm sandwiching the zipper in, right? Okay, I think it's looking okay so far. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's looking like it's making sense. So, you know, like I said, I mean, I don't do this stuff except for in the wintertime. Actually, I did a fireman's jackets. Gosh, it was like last spring. Those are true tactical. And I had to go inside the jacket. There was no way to get in to that jacket unless I went in between layers, and this is looking a little short. Let me stretch. Let me stretch. Because, let's put that down for a second. I'm gonna zip this up there. Get that zipper head out of the way. But the tactical gear, oh. Do you remember when there was a lot of fires going on and California was burning down? All over LA, but for the most part it was during the, that time when, was it Santa Monica? It was burning down. People lost their homes left and right. This is kind of looking okay. Anyway, had a fireman. He came in from our local fire station and said, guess what? I'm retiring, but I'm still going to be active in emergencies and for whatever. So you know how they have a lot of volunteer firemen. So he took it, he and his wife are both very involved, as well as, you know, his kid. And they've all been really active in the community. And he's wanted all of the local county logo patches removed. But because the jackets were still in such fabulous condition and they fit him, and not only that, they are extremely expensive, he said, Nancy, I used to do all the sewing myself. I got the machine, but it's in storage and I don't necessarily have time right now. Would you be able to use your commercial machine for me? And I'm gonna bring you everything you'll need. So he brought me thread. He brought me the reflection tape because he wanted definitely to have more reflection tape put on, because when he does emergencies, he can be on the highway, standing there directing traffic, and he wants to make sure people can see him. So we I took all the old labels off because it was no longer the same company. He had me put reflection tape all over his jacket, adding to the sleeve cuffs, under his arms, tape from like the arm seam down to the side, all the way across the back of his jacket, from shoulder to shoulder. And then I put the new he purchased and designed his own labels, because this is a private thing he's doing now. And so I put loop and fastener all together, sewed, that's the Velcro stuff, and sewed all of his logos to the Velcro, and then did the other side on his jacket, or on the jacket, the loops, so he can take that patch off if he was gonna do some work for another company per se, which was his private business. He can unvelcro the emergency personnel stuff, and then he could put his own business logo on there, and so it was removable. Which these coats, I mean, this is not one. This is not tactical. This is just a nice little fleece jacket that the gentleman is a volunteer at our local aviator place in Hood River. So he just said the zipper was broken, but he wanted it fixed because it gets chilly out there. Anyways, I'm trying to look at this and see what I need to do now. Anyway, so Joel was the fireman's name. Real nice. He and his wife are sweethearts. They teach first aid and stuff like that, and very well known here in the community. But his new position was going to require something similar but different organization. So I'm going to try to go over these. Now, the guy that had this coat told me, do not worry about the thread if you have something similar. Same with the zipper. He didn't want me, because we have no Joann fabrics here anymore, which has been kind of a struggle. It's been a struggle. So all the best I can do is, there's another local seamstress here. She's got zippers in stock. So I went over and showed her what I needed. And these are special order zippers. It's not something that even Joanne Fabrics would have had in stock. So we wanted to make sure we have a waterproof, you know. And then this avocado color has been pretty popular this year. I thought I had what I needed, but like the customer said, hey, use what you got. I'm fine with that, as long as it's not orange. Actually, he probably wouldn't have cared if it was orange. Okay, so I kind of got into this little area here, but just know that I'm gonna just pick that. Yeah, so anyway, back to the tactical gear. We're sitting here watching the fires and how it was burning down California everywhere. My brother was down there in the LA area, so I had the thing up on my TV. There was, I don't think we had much. We did have some going on here, but nothing like California. It was just horrible. And I think that a lot of our firemen from our local area actually went down there. Not particular the gentleman that hired me to do his stuff. He didn't go, but he would have. But he was already working up here doing other things. So, all right. So I'm gonna deal with this separately, but let's see if that zipper is gonna do what it's supposed to do. So make sure we're getting flipped over here. Oh. Get that down. I do want to clip these threads because I don't want those in the way. All right, are we going to do it? It looks a little messy right there, but let's just see. I think, you know what? We are close, and what I'm going to do,